believe alcohol was involved.
So he doesn't want to get a DUI, so he says he got beat up.
So he got beat up, but he wrecked his car and hurt himself.
Got it, there you go.
I'm Lunchbox, that's your bonehead story of the day.
Stay in the middle 2 lanes.
About an hour. I just got out of Portland, downloaded some last minute Amazon music, and I have some books on tape that I'll have to show you all later. But I have 177 miles until I have to make another turn, so lots of road ahead. For about 2 hours now. I lost radio service probably like 10 minutes ago. So I am going to listen to my Pride and Prejudice Audible that's actually free on the Apple app for audiobooks. I have no idea where the heck I am, but I need to get gas because I'm not going to be able to make it to Spokane. I'm going to be 30 miles short. So I'm stopping in the town of Lind, Washington. It is very small, and there's a giant sign that says fuel. That was a bust. I stuck my card in like 3 times. It said it was approved. I said unleaded. I put the pump in. I pressed it down. I flipped it up. Didn't work. So I'm going to try and see if one of the other pumps work. There's no one out here. No one. Crap. So this thing's working now. I had to flip the switch off. I did that on the other one, but it didn't work. So hopefully... Well, apparently that didn't work. It felt like it was pumping gas through it and it was making noises. And my car still doesn't have any gas in it. So I'm going to see if I can find a different place to go that's pretty close here. It's like the promised land. Look at that. There's a Carl's Jr. and there is a gas station. Hallelujah, praise Jesus. So I got some food at Carl's Jr. and I found that they have a bank here. So I'm going to go to the bank and get Canadian money. I got coffee and a chicken sandwich and stuff, so it's nice. COVID is very different here. You can walk into Carl's Jr. and there's people everywhere. So restrictions are a little bit different than Oregon is. So none of the banks here have Canadian money. Makes sense. So I'm just gonna go to Spokane to get money. Let's hope there's Canadian money somewhere. So all of the banks are basically closed and a lot of them don't do Canadian currency. One was really nice. Oh yeah, what was it? It was Umpqua. Their thing was set up outside a little bit, and so I talked to them and they suggested 2 more credit unions to try. And then, you know, at some point I'm like, I'm just gonna have to go without cash, you know, and I'm okay with that, but it would be convenient to have it for sure. So I'm just hoping for the best, praying for the best, you know. I am so done. So I'm not getting money. I've been to so many banks and they're all closed and some of them don't have Canadian money anyway. So I know my mom's gonna call me and be like, oh my gosh, you have to get money, blah, 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 blah. I'm so done. I'm not doing this. That's the only reason why I've been doing it anyway. I was like, I can just get money in Canada. I can go to an ATM and get money. And then guess what? It's Canadian money. It'll be fine. So anyway, I'm just a little better about that. I'm gonna make sure that I can put the campsite into the GPS because once I get over the border, I will not be able to use the internet for navigation. So just not in a great mood. It's hot. It's like 80 degrees and I'm in Spokane, which is a really cute city and stuff, but it's also just bustling with people and driving around in a new place and not really like my favorite thing. Looks like Oregon. Technically Idaho. It's gorgeous up here, getting closer to Canada. Everything's going good now, you know. Got to listen to some Pride and Prejudice, so that's nice. I can't wait to get to Anchorage. It's going to be gorgeous. There's so many mountains over here now, and it's absolutely beautiful. I am so thankful. Oh my gosh. I am about 20 minutes from the border, and I'm going to get gas really quick, but I saw a bank, and I was like, you know what? This is Idaho. Idaho is way more open. Thank the Lord. Right now in this situation, yes, I want it to be open. And I went in, they were open. They gave me Canadian money. The lady was so sweet. She showed me how to use the ATM and everything, get money out. I mean, not show me how to use, but told me to go get money from the ATM. Gave me $200 in Canadian money. I am so thankful. I'm gonna go get gas, and then I'm gonna go to the border. And she also told me that Canadian money, there's plastic on it, so be careful and don't let it melt in the sun. And I'm like, who makes money with plastic in it? Especially like, what? If it's gonna melt, why would you do that? And then I'm like, oh, well, Canada's cold, so I don't know. Y'all, I could do northern Idaho. I could do northern Idaho. It is gorgeous up here. It is absolutely stunning. I wish I could show you all the views, but I'm not going to rip this camera off this thing to show you all the views, but it is absolutely gorgeous, and it's green everywhere. So beautiful. Y'all, I don't know why I'm nervous. I am officially like half a mile from the border. But dude, I think I drank too much coffee, and I'm just like so tense from preparing for this trip and everything, and here we are at the border. They even tell you it's in 1,400 feet. They're gonna go through my car. So this will be interesting. It'll be good. I've never actually gone through a border by myself. But here it is, right around this corner here. What it looks like, people. There's one spot. There's only one truck in front of me. And it is 5:50 on a Thursday evening. I made it to Canada. Yes, that literally took 5 minutes. The guy was so nice. I was so nervous. And then I was like, this is what this is. That's awesome. So yeah, good experience. He was super, super nice. Asked a couple questions, didn't even check my food, which is kind of nuts. But yeah, highly recommend. All the timber, so much timber. Yo, look at this. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. So pretty. I can't do this. So pretty. So pretty. It is officially 8:24. It is officially 10:04. I met the intern and her boyfriend who I'm going to be traveling with. So that was fun. And they have a tent. There is literally like barely anybody at these campsites, and it was really steep in that area. So I ended up parking in another campsite that's flatter. that's not reserved, and hopefully I don't get in trouble. She said the person's not supposed to come around again until 9. There was one woman who walked past the site and looked at me, and I was like, Anyway, I also just wanted to show you all around my humble abode now that I'm going to be sleeping in my car for 5-6 days. So let me show you. This is not going to be a great angle because I'm not about to get on my car. There's a ton of mosquitoes and they eat you alive. Anyway, here is my bed. Such a lovely setup here. I can fully lay out. And here's the other side here, like that. Everything else is stuff that's packed up. And I have a whole space for the bed, some lovely windows you can look out of. And then I took everything that was on this side besides my bedding and my shoes and stuff, and it is now in the front of my car. It actually didn't take too long to put there, and I have lots of plastic bags. I dump it back here, just bags of stuff, and then I'll dump it up there again for the rest of the trip. But yeah, pretty nice little camping area in BC, Canada. Also thought it would be fun to show my food at some point. Since I can't have any fresh fruits or vegetables, and we're not supposed to stop anywhere for food. So I had to pack all my stuff. Unfortunately, it's up front underneath a bunch of stuff right now, but I'll do that at some point just to kind of show you what it's like. Another side note before I forget. This campsite is one that tends to have bears on it. I have this bear spray. It makes me feel way safer too, just going to the bathroom if there's a bear, and also if there's a person. You know, it's for both. Good morning. I slept all the way through the night, and it was very comfy, and so very well rested, and very comfy sleeping bag and memory foam. I've been waiting in line probably 10 minutes. I just turned off my car and I can easily turn it back on, but you know, why burn gas? This is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Oh, there's a bear. Dang. On the left-hand side. Black bear. Eating some food. it's a grizzly bear. We just made it to Alberta. Oh my goodness, it is seriously so beautiful. Like, I can't even. Sorry, I got distracted. I had to take another video. Like, anywhere you drive, mountains, beautiful mountains, and just trees and green and flowers, yellow flowers. It's absolutely beautiful. And so we're in, I think, towards Jasper, where we are. I don't know. I think we're around that area. But yeah, it's been good so far. I've been super distracted just taking videos. We have walkie-talkies today, so can just talk to each other on the way. So apparently, when I got gas and I said up to 200, assuming I'd get gas up to 200, otherwise you have to put in an exact amount for gas. My mom called me and they charged me $200. What? 200 Canadian dollars for gas. But then my receipt says like 20 something dollars. So that's fun. It just goes on and on and on. The mountains. I must have a light right here, you know, whatever. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, and yeah, like, I just can't get over it. I don't know how many videos I've taken that I'm gonna have to delete or do something with, but absolutely gorgeous. I don't feel like I'm going to move. It's the weirdest thing. I feel like I'm just on vacation right now. So, yeah. It is absolutely beautiful out here. We are taking a break. And so many mountains everywhere. Oh, there's my car right there.
Is it more nuts than
They are. You get off onto the road to go to Alaska, and the roads suck. Like, they are not well maintained. Thankfully, there's no potholes yet, but it's very. If I had a shorter car, it might be getting destroyed in this. Going to the campsite. Going to the campsite. Lots of gravel. Gravel, 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 gravel. It's a lot, and it keeps going on. Night number 2. It's nice and cozy in here, and we will be off tomorrow at 8 a.m. again. I'm gonna try out these toothbrush things, where it says you're not supposed to, you don't need water or rinsing. So that's nice. I wonder if you have to spit though. Good morning. It is day 3. And I slept really well again, so that's great. mountainous regions, and then we're just into really, really pretty green hills everywhere. Again, really gorgeous. I don't feel like the video does it justice, so but yeah, we're gonna stop in about an hour and a half, I think, to get gas and do some other things, and then we have 8 hours and 40 minutes today, so a little bit longer than yesterday. Also, I finished Pride and Prejudice as as we were getting to the campsite last night, so that was really nice. 2 days, and it was actually an 11-hour book, but it took up a lot more time just because of stopping or needing to focus or do other things or things like that. So I am done with Pride and Prejudice. For some reason, I really don't want to listen to the more non-fiction books I got. I did download Little Women, but I doubt I could get through that completely. 18 hours. But I might listen to Little Women, and then I have some other books, a Christian book about Elimination of Hurry by John Mark Comer, and then another book about gut health, which I'm always super interested in with the brain. So we'll see. But right now I'm just gonna listen to music for the next hour and a half since I downloaded some music from Amazon Prime, and then we'll go from there. But yeah. One thing that I've noticed in Canada so far, you know what I haven't seen? A single person with a mask. It's kind of crazy. Like, I'm used to seeing so many more people with masks, and the fact that I've heard that Canadians have all these high restrictions and all this stuff, but the reality is, when you get here, I haven't seen one single person with a mask, and when we are wearing our masks, people look at us like we're weirdos. So I don't know. I've seen my fair share of F-150s during this trip. Literally, like, every mile or so, there's an F-150, except in, like, the really back roads where you don't see anybody. But I have seen so many lifted F-150 trucks, and Canadians must really like F-150s. We are at Dawson Creek. This is the last bigger-ish town. Oh, this looks terrible. I have an A-line cut, and so it's supposed to go on this side, but I don't know, whatever. This is the last big town, which is not even that big, I don't know, 75,000 or something, before Anchorage, and we're 1,000 miles away from Anchorage. Kind of crazy. The sad part is I'm so hungry, and I'm looking at, I'm like, oh, there's Wendy's, can't go there. Oh, like all these different food places, and so I'm just like a little paranoid of going into getting food somewhere just because we're not supposed to. So I brought all my own food, and I'm not going to the grocery store. We do, though, with the bathroom thing, like, I go to the bathroom and we try to go at gas stations. There's been like one time where we couldn't, and I'm just like, I have to pee, and there's no way around this, and I'm not gonna go squat in a bush in a civilized area. So I don't know, trying my best, but Canada, they have really stringent rules, and I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah. I thought this would be a good time to show you all what food I brought, since we're not supposed to go into grocery stores and we're not supposed to get food anywhere. So I will just show you, first of all, this is the seat next to me. Let's see if you can see it or not. But yeah, I'll take this off the stand so then you can see it. This is the seat next to me, and I have everything prepped for the whole trip, and I'll just show you the food. Here's my little food area. This is my trash bag for all of the trash I have on this trip. So some of the main food items that I have, because I can't have, let's see, I can't have fruits or vegetables, and I can't have, and there's certain other things you can have, and I also have to store it without any kind of way to keep it cool. Anyway, so one thing I got was, a lot of these things are actually from Grocery Outlet, where at the town I go to school in, because it's a lot cheaper and it's still really nice stuff. So Aussie Bites is one thing I got. Has like rolled oats, dried apricots, flaxseed, honey, quinoa, chia seeds, and more. They're just little individual things like this, like that, and they taste really, really good, and they fill me up. They have like 130 calories in them, I think. Yeah. Okay, next thing I got, so I got 4 gallons of water so that I had half a gallon each day to drink. My water's right here, just fill it up, and that's worked pretty well. I have to fill it up on steps because it would be really hard to fill it up otherwise. Anyway, other things I got these packets of chicken, and I have bread right here as well, like whole wheat bread. And I really wish I would have gotten more flavors. I got just regular chicken, and then I got lemon pepper, another regular one, and then I had another one that was like a fajita one, and that was one I ate the other day. But yeah, I do have garlic powder, so for the regular ones I'll probably put garlic powder that I took from my parents' house, and I just spread it on here, and I have plastic silverware that I've been reusing. I also, with this bread, my mom gave me some peanut butter, so it's not a ton of peanut butter, but it's like the end of the jar peanut butter, so I have enough for a couple days or whatever. So I've been using this as well. I usually don't eat Jif anymore just because I eat more natural ones, but the natural ones are pretty messy, and so this works well. Also, these are from Grocery Outlet as well. I got different dried meat snacks. So this is the cracked pepper snack sticks. I haven't gone through any of them completely. I also got original barbecue, and I got turkey jerky. These were only like $2.99, I think. Everything was pretty cheap. I also have roasted salted almonds, also from Grocery Outlet. They're always such a better deal. I mean, I go to another store, I'm like, holy moly, these are way more expensive. This has been a lifesaver, the Rainbow Trail Mix, especially when I'm craving something sweet and I need to be filled up. So this has been great. I stole some of these from my parents' house. These don't do anything, but they're kind of like candy for me right now. So, and there are no preservatives or anything. Also, so since I can't have fruit, but I can have packaged fruit, they didn't even check my fruit when I went through. But anyway, I'm like, well, look at me doing a good job. Check my stuff. I got fruit packets. These have natural juice in them, and I don't really eat the juice, just the inside. I'm trying to remember. I think these are peaches. Actually, I haven't eaten the peaches one yet because they're hard to eat on the road. I'd have to stop. And then I've also got these, and they were all natural. All the ingredients are pretty natural. I mean, there's absorbic acid in it and stuff, but there's not like any sugar, extra sugar or anything. Other than that, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, one of my roommates from grad school gave me 2 of these. So these are great. I do have a can opener. I haven't used them yet because that's a lot of chicken, and I have the other chicken packets. Besides that, what do I have? I stole a couple of Nature Valley bars from my parents. I'm like, what else can I live off of? I do have snacky stuff too. So I just have these. What are these? This is just something I had. They're Lotus cookies. They're not really good for you at all. But I got them as a going away gift for some other stuff from the clinic I was at. I also have sweet potato chips from Simple Truth. I actually wish I would have gotten more of these because they're pretty filling, and they're not super bad for you. This is not as filling, but it's Skinny Pop popcorn. I got a huge one of these at Grocery Outlet. And when I'm on the road, I'm just like feeling snacky, I can just eat some of this. But yeah, that is about it. And I have 3 or 4 more days I'll probably have to eat this. So, forgot to mention I have protein bars as well. 5 chocolate peanut butter, and then there's like a double dark chocolate or something. But I got these from Grocery Outlet too. But yeah, so lots of snacks here. I didn't eat that much this morning. I ate, what did I eat? Peanut butter and bread and one of the, what are they called? Aussie Bites. Anyway, so I'm gonna try this. I just opened this and the chicken juice squirted on the window. It's kind of disgusting, but I don't know. So we'll see how this tastes. There's way too much chicken juice on this piece of bread for my comfort. Like, I'm gonna throw up. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna, gosh. I'm gonna throw the piece of bread away, keep the chicken, put some garlic salt on it, see how it tastes. Ugh, gross. It's gonna smell like stupid chicken on a piece of bread. I can't even. Oh, I have to top that. I hope I don't have to reuse this bag because I'm not excited about that. Here it is, the chicken. Here I am, dumping garlic. Oh, Lord! Okay, just a little bit of garlic salt, just a little. This is not good, guys. Okay, so there's a lot there. So I'm just gonna mix it all together with the with the garlic salt I put there. And we'll see how this tastes. Well, here goes nothing. I have my fork I've reused a couple of times. This is so sad. I'm just gonna mix this up with some garlic salt. Y'all, I understand Canada coronavirus, but oh, Lord, this is like not my favorite thing. This chicken is not that great, but I'm glad the bread soaked it up. Very salty, garlic salty. But it kind of gets rid of the terrible packaged flavor. Dawson Creek, the last town until, well, big town, I guess, until